I ran my gaze over his hair. Mousy brown, sticking up on top, short at the sides. His lips, a little full, but not too much. The line of his jaw, strong, clenched almost all of the time. And those grass-green eyes. Big, but not enough to remind me of an alien. He was just plain hot. "I'm going to watch a film, so I'll have to catch up with you later." Ignoring the wave of his tattooed arm as he tried to stop me from leaving, I stormed through the doors. The foyer wasn't very busy, the rush of people not expected for another 30 minutes. A pretty tune played in the background, reminiscent of traditional movie theatres. It wasn't often a gem like this place still existed. It was a treat. "I'll join you then," Gerard said. His scent wafted up my nose as he came to stand next to me. I ignored him as I checked to see if the other witch was still around. I couldn't see her. Great, not only was my partner bugging me, he had made me lose my target. "Devon." Gerard grabbed my arm as I was about to go looking for the witch. "What's going on with you?" A steward watched us from a few feet away, his hand on his walkie-talkie. Okay, I didn't need any drama inside the cinema. I wanted to find my witch, interrogate her, and get on with my day. Why was Clingy McSmellgood being so clingy? "I'm following a lead." I bit through my teeth. "Will you just act cool?" He let go of me as he checked around us. Offering the steward a smile, I went over to the ticket booth and ordered two to see some paranormal film. Typical. Humans always made vampires and werewolves out to be romantic. If only they'd seen the real thing. "You're not supposed to be working," Gerard said, following me to the snack counter. Well, if in Vegas, or whatever the saying was. Ignoring him, yet again, I ordered a small stack of treats. "Are you trying to get diabetes?" His wide eyes were comical as I walked away from him, a small smile tugging at my lips. I was having a mid-20s crisis, he knew that. In fact, since my witch magic had severed when I attacked the crazy old lady, I'd been feeling even worse than before. "I'm trying to drown my sorrows. You're not helping." Moving towards the corridor where the screens were, I heaped my ton of treats into Gerard's arms. Without saying a word to him, I disappeared into the ladies. First, to check if the witch was in there. Second, to get away from the nagging. Going into a stall, I sat on the lid of the toilet, burying my head in my hands. Seeing Gerard had brought me straight out of denial. He had cradled me to him when it felt like I was dying. He had taken me home and tucked me up, refusing to leave me until I promised that I was okay. Which I wasn't. I was a warlock. I was the leader of a coven of creatures who hated me. I was lost. "No, I won't work with them again." The voice echoed around the bathroom as the girl I had been stalking came in. Freezing, I lifted my legs off the floor and tucked them on the seat. Listening for clues would be my best bet. Then I would ask her my own questions. My breath was slow, silent, as I stayed completely still, balanced precariously on the lid of the toilet. It was a good job I was so small. Sometimes, just sometimes, being 5 foot came in handy. "They threatened to kill my family. I have to be careful." The tap came on, drowning out her words. Crawling off the toilet, I quickly unlocked the stall and peeked out. Ponytail Girl was staring at her reflection in the mirror. Her cheeks were red, her eyes glassy. Switching off the tap, she ran a hand over her face. "You need to help me get a fix. I'm here now. Let's meet." Oh, so the girl had a drug problem of some sort. That wasn't surprising. Some underground creatures helped others to get drugs, even sometimes getting them addicted to a hit of magic, or blood, if vampires were involved. When she looked up into the mirror again, her gaze traced behind her. I kept completely still, hoping she wouldn't catch my eye watching her through the tiny crack of the door and its frame. "I swear," she carried on, drying her hands on a paper towel,